Boy, that Yerby is a tragic figure.
Not gonna make it.
It doesn't seem it.
He's gonna wash the fuck out, not cut out for it here.
Yep.
Too soft.
Too soft for this business.
Uh-huh.
What did you make of him, Sebastian?
Holy shit, I forgot he was here.
Yeah, I
He
get
was
that
observing.
a lot. Poor unfortunate soul. That's about all I got.
Truly, yeah.
Yeah, true enough. True enough. He does seem to be here. Yeah.
Should we
Trouble
leave
sport.
before morning, or do we want to stick with them and go to the place?
Well, what the fuck are we even supposed to do here? I don't know about y'all, but I was given very vague things to do.
Extremely vague.
Get there, get this, do that. Who the fuck, what are we doing?
Gotta find
Well,
the boss.
Right.
Make
Well-
our way up through there, yeah. And we got to find him, find out what he's planning to do, destroy it, and get away. What?
Well, you know how the house might have ears.
What do you mean? What
Well-
is he gonna do? Do you think he's in any sort of position to report anything accurately? Can't even remember what you had for lunch?
That's a good point, but there could be other people.
Right, okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Well, I guess we do want to go into the city and see more corporate things.
Yes, indeed. I say we milk this for as long as we can, because as of
Okay.
right now, we're good. I mean, if somebody who's going to hang on our every word.
Well, I think I'm gonna snoop. Anyone want to snoop?
Absolutely.
Let's snoop.
Let's Snoopy Snoop.
Are there any, is there like a sideboard in here? Basically, I'd like to open every drawer in the house.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So you guys are very close to the kitchen. And in the kitchen, lots of cutlery, lots of bowls, lots of wine glasses. A bunch of cutlery that does not get used. Some of it's rusted, lots of it has dust on it. You open up some of the other drawers in like the dining room and the grand room, the living room kind of thing. You find letter openers, you find stamps with like a wax seal stamps kind of thing. You find daggers, you find a collection of swords all over the place. You find well, why don't you go ahead and roll a flat 2d6.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Ooh, no dice.
Ooh, a 6. Yeah, I know you find many bloody handkerchiefs where the corners of someone's bloody mouth has been dabbed. And you find some pillows and some spare blankets and some towels.
Okay, I take this a blanket and I kind of just drag it around with me as we're going.
Okay,
I might
yep.
use it. I might need it, so I'm just gonna drag it around.
Yep, that's fair. And you guys go through bedrooms, many bedrooms. You go through a couple sitting rooms and smoking rooms. You find no one else here. In fact, no real signs of anyone else being here until you get to kind of the main entrance lobby area, where there is a staircase going downstairs, and you do hear some kind of sound coming from down there, and it sounds kind of like feet stepping on moss.
That's interesting.
It's very faint. It's hard to hear, but you just hear something down coming from the basement that sounds like feet stepping on moss.
Did we see which way Yerby went? Probably not.
No, he just went like down a hallway and then just kind of disappeared.
Interesting.
What do you think that sound's coming from?
I don't know, but we gotta find out, right?
I think maybe we should.
I don't know if this is a good idea.
Well,
I'm quick on my feet. I could take a peek.
we're here from the audit. Shouldn't we be entitled to see whatever we want to the property? Not exactly up to him to say no, is it?
Oh, you know what? Well done.
I have a blanket. I could say we're looking for beds.
There you go.
You could just say that Fernando never showed up. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Or say Fernando set us down here.
Oh, I wonder if that would break him, though.
Well, too bad. Listen, we need to start leaving those sort of things behind.
Hmm.
Right?
No room
It's
for
necessary.
soft feelings.
That's right, no more room.
All right, well, let's go then.
All right.
Super sneaky, like light on our feet.
Okay, I will have each of you roll a just straight 2d6 as stealth checks.
Is everyone okay with it?
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
Wait,
Not
I'm
great.
sorry. Did you say? I'm sorry. What you said? What?
I said time for a stealth check. Just a straight 2d6.
Will Bishop have better luck?
It's a good question.
Ooh.
No.
No.
Fuck.
Asked and answered.
Okay, so you have 2 total failures, 1 total success. Sebastian, give it a shot.
Okay, roll 20. Nice to see you. So, how's your day going?
Does roll 20 want to
Seriously?
cooperate?
There it is.
Hey,
my God.
okay. 2 failures, 1 success, 1 mixed success. I'll say you guys are kind of headed down the stairs into the basement. And as you're walking down the stairs, there's like this orange flickering light coming around, like it kind of bends to the left, curves to the left, the staircase does. And it's this kind of orange flickering light getting closer or like getting brighter as you go down. And then Rippy, you slip on a stair that's kind of not nailed down very well. Like the back of the board kind of lifts up and your foot slips and you slam your heel on the step in front of it, and it makes this very loud clunk.
Okay.
And you kind of slip forward and you knock Bishop Kane just completely over. And Bishop, you just go fucking ass over tea kettle down about 10 stairs in a loud smashing, crashing.
6 versus 5, man. 6 versus 5.
Fuck.
And then you kind of stop and you are now closer down there. It's quite warm down here. It's probably causing those of you who are kind of
Run hot.
yeah, those of you who run hot probably to sweat a little bit. And that sound is more like feet stomping on moss now that you're kind of down here.
Oh, weird.
But the sound doesn't change. You don't hear any voices. You don't hear anything. All you hear is you hear the kind of feet stepping on moss. And then you hear kind of a what does it sound like? It sounds kind of like sticks being dropped. Constantly. Like sticks are dropped, then a couple stomps on moss. Sticks are dropped, a couple stomps on moss kind of thing.
In the same room kind of thing. All coming from the same
All
room.
coming from just ahead of you. Would you guys like to proceed further down the stairs?
Yeah.
Slowly,
Okay.
if we can.
We gotta know.
Yep. Okay. You come to the bottom of the stairs and you see there's kind of a hallway ahead of you with a giant furnace at the very back. That's what's making this like flickering orange light, is this huge, ungodly, massive furnace that you could probably put bodies into. And to the left and right of the hallway, so the furnace is kind of at the very back end of the hallway, and to the left and right of the hallway are multiple rooms with iron doors on them and little barred windows that look into the rooms. And the sounds seem to be coming from the rooms.
I turn to the party and say, long-term guests.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do you think that means?
Oh, they have to stay a long time because they're locked. That's what but they're locked in the doors.
Okay. So you're not saying that they're like, undead?
I didn't even think of that.
What if that's the sound they're hearing? What if that's the sound of wood or whatever? What if
Shambling.
it's bones? Yeah. Something to consider anyway.
I sniff the air.
Ooh. You smell blood.
Oh.
Lots and lots and like an overwhelming stench of blood.
What you smell?
Blood.
Uh,
A
well,
lot of blood.
kind of makes sense what with the old...
And Rippy gestures to like holding his hand like fangs and stabbing them in the side of his neck.
Kind of makes sense. It smells like blood, isn't it?
It does.
Yeah, well. Right, okay, so what do we do now that we got this information? Should we go and see what's in one of them? Can we? Anyone know how to get in there?
There's like a window with bars that you can just kind of look through.
Oh, okay. And what do we see?
You look through it?
Yep.
Just get, like a little peek, a little ziggy up the, you know what I mean? Just the nose.
Yep. You see one person is standing there being hit in the chest and stomach with hammers,
Okay.
which is the kind of smacking sound, the feet stomping on moss. You realize that is
no.
a person just being hit over and over and over again with a claw hammer.
Oh, okay.
And the person who is doing the hitting is being whipped by a cat of nine tails, which is the sticks dropping sound that you're hearing.
Okay.
And the person who is whipping with the cat of nine tails is standing on hot broken glass while small drips of hot oil are being dripped onto them.
What the fuck?
And they're just standing there in this kind of circle of torture.
Go on.
And is this is happening in all the rooms or in just one?
As you look through the other rooms, like it's just more and more of these weird, obscure tortures, like a 2x4 with nails in it, kind of being hit into a person's back over and over and over again.
Oh my
Or
god! What the fuck?
a person
pretty
with
messed up.
like steel-toed boots, just kind of walking on a guy's feet over and over and over again, kind of thing.
Oh my god! What in the fuck?
Are they wearing any sort of clothing that is identifying, like a uniform from the company that they work at, kind of thing?
Yeah. So you've seen two other people here. The person that got cut up for your food, and the person who did the cooking of the food. And they both had ripped up garments very similar to these people. And you were told that person was an employee, so you do gather that these are all employees.
Okay.
Hey, can I talk to them? Do you mind?
I ask
My party.
The people in these rooms?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. What's Yerby gonna do? Say no? What is he gonna do? Say no to you?
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Go ahead.
I'll go and just walk up, like, very visibly to one of the doors where they're positioned in such a way that they would see it. So if they're just facing like side by side, maybe not that one, but like if anyone's facing the front, I'd go to that door.
Yep. Yeah. There's a person there who somebody is attempting to stab them with a butter knife, just over and over and
Gross.
over again, just stabbing them, more just kind of bludgeoning them with the fine side of the butter knife, making lots of bruises, many small scrapes, but no actual stabs.
Greetings. Why were you chosen?
Well,
Oh,
and you can see he has no tongue.
this one doesn't have a tongue.
Ask the next one.
Hey, stabber. Person who stabs.
Uh-huh.
Why were you chosen?
Uh-oh. Mamba. And he doesn't have a tongue.
Something my number? This one also does not have a tongue.
Strange.
Hey, a yes or no question. Do any of you have tongues? Okay, thank you. Well, that's gonna make conversation a little more difficult.
You might be able to ask him yes or no questions.
Good idea.
Do you all work for your bee's company?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Any of you changing? Going through, the change? Oh. My condolences.
Uh-huh. The guy says as he's just like stabbing the other
Yeah,
guy.
exactly.
She's really giving her there.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Do you all have any? I can't think of anything else to ask these folks.
I can't think of much. Well, we know what's in the basement now. Is there a reason that you're here doing this to each other?
Uh-huh.
Is it something other than someone just wanting to watch you torture yourselves?
Uh-huh.
Are they collecting something from you doing this?
Uh-uh.
Oh. Are you being punished?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Did you do something wrong?
Uh-huh.
Was it probably something pretty little?
Uh-huh.
Okay, now I understand what's going on here. Okay. All right, well, this is where they go for being bad boys.
Oh, well, that's good then.
Probably stole a stapler.
Probably something like that.
Precisely what I was thinking. What do you think, Sebastian?
I have this. Call it a feeling.
Right.
Okay. Question for you all. And he's talking to the
Prisoners kind of thing?
yeah.
Yep.
How many of you are here for liking soup?
Uh-huh.
Oh no!
Oh, this world is horrible. What a sad, lonely world. What a world that doesn't know what it's missing. Oh, how sad. Oh, no.
Well, just be careful now. You never know who's listening. You know what, with Great Day and all.
I think like Rippy does some like weird zigzag version of like signing himself and looks straight up to the sky.
Ready to create and look favorably upon us. Okay. Well, what do you think?
I'd like to quickly take a look at this furnace over here. Big enough for bodies in a way that was kind of foreshadowing-y. So I just want to see if there's any clues, maybe a scrap of clothing or something like that.
Yeah, you go up to the furnace and you kind of like take a look inside, and it's huge in there. Much fire, many teeth.
I want to look. I just want to say that I'm looking in a way that's like I'm not going to bend over, so it'd be easy to push me in it. I want to look from the side. Yeah.
Ah,
Why
smart.
did you look at me when you said that?
Yeah, no, there's a lot of teeth in there.
Very teeth centric kind of furnace over here, guys.
Okay.
Yep, you get the feeling many bodies have been disposed of in there.
Too many, I think, to have any meaning or information that would be valuable to us, I think.
Yeah,
Probably
just that.
good. Yeah, probably good.
Many employees definitely get the old furnace treatment.
Well, okay. Anything else down here?
Is there any other sort of like rooms or large features in this area that that seem to be noteworthy?
No, I would say in general, it looks like this is just the place where he takes his employees who deserve to be punished, and they punish each other.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yep. And if they don't last through the punishment, or if the offense is egregious enough, it's the old furnace treatment afterwards.
Oh my god.
Good old Sinji.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was that?
I guess
I imagine they give the furnace a nickname like
Oh,
Sinji for little
yeah.
Sinji.
yeah, or
Feels
Mr.
right.
Bakes or something.
Yeah, Mr. Bakes. Mr. Baker.
Mr. Baker. Yep.
Perfect.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess Rippy would be prepared to basically go back and see if we can find our host again and figure out where the hell maybe we should go next after this.
Yeah, maybe sleep even.
Yeah, oh yeah, sleep is probably a good idea too.
Yep.
Do you think we should ask to stay the night?
I got the impression that Yerby was sleeping, and then in the morning, we would all go to the office and look at the books. But he is a vampire, so I don't really know about morning
understand.
travel. Yeah.
Okay, so, right, well then, I suppose maybe it's off to bed. Well, is there somewhere else you want to see? Has it got a second story? Maybe we should go and take a look at the kitchen, see if we can talk to the cook who, cooked up the old...
And Rippy's rubbing his stomach.
Nom, nom, nom. You know?
Ooh. Oh, I think he might have been eaten.
I think that
Throat-wise.
was the one with the throat. Yeah.
Oh, right, shoot. Gotta say, the employment turnover in this place pretty rapid.
Very high
Pretty
percentage of
rapid.
turnover, yes.
Very high. Very high. Okay, well...
Maybe there's a study with books.
True. Why don't we go and take a look, see if there's a study with some books?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you leave the basement. The rest of the house seems very, very silent, and you walk around until you do find a very large study, basically a library. This mansion is huge.
Mm-hmm.
This is some Castlevania shit. So you come to the study, which is basically like a giant library, and there are many books in here. Lots and lots and lots of books about the efficiency of the bottom line and how to make profits in a world that doesn't need cars. Like lots and lots and lots of business books, lots of legends of famous vampires. Like, it's like half books on how to have a successful business and half books on famous vampires of history.
Evil automate. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, that train left the station without me. Never mind.
Yeah, it was good. Evil Automakers Monthly or whatever.
Yeah.
Are there any books on theology or just power in this world?
Ooh, interesting. Okay. Interesting question. Roll a flat 2d6. Okay, mixed success. I will say that there is a small desk in this room with that looks like it has taken much more care than all the rest. It is a desk with a small red cushion on it, and on top of the cushion is a black little lockbox.
What do you make of this? Look at this thing.
What do you think he's got in here?
Can I smell it?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna roll with your mixed success. I will say you smell dust, you smell a little bit of grease, and you smell mixed success. Yeah, that's all you smell with a mixed success.
It doesn't smell dangerous. I say
Maybe
as if
it's
I
just
know.
empty.
I
Can you
poke
get
it.
in
I just
there?
poke it a little bit with a paw.
The box?
A quick poke, yeah.
It explodes. No.
Today I prepared explosive.
No, it just kind of, tips back a bit when you poke it.
Is there any writing on the desk that would indicate? Yeah, or a seat where you could tell where the person using the box would sit or anything like that?
You know what? It's actually more of like a plinth or like
I see.
a podium kind of thing. Yeah, it's kind of in a place of importance. Not really a desk you'd sit at. More like this is where the box goes. Kind of thing.
The box area.
Yeah.
Okay. Unless somebody wants to stop me, I would try to open it.
Go. I ain't stopping you. Go right ahead.
Do it.
Okay, so it does have a locked keyhole on it. How are you tackling the locked keyhole?
I look on the pillow? I
Yep.
look under the pillow. Is there a key under there?
No, there's no key under there. That's
Okay,
an excellent idea, though.
Is there a desk in here?
Yes, yep, there are definitely multiple reading desks.
If there's a desk with drawers, like a writing desk
Yeah.
or something like that, I would look in there to see if there's any keys.
Yeah, you look through all the drawers. I will say you probably find a key or two, but none of them fit the lock on the on the lockbox.
Can I try and put my claw in there? See if that helps.
Yeah. If you want to use one of your claws, I'll let you.
What are you gonna
I'll
do?
let you try to use one of your claws,
Okay.
and you can roll for it. And it's just going to be a straight 2d6. If you get a 10 or higher, success. If you get a 7 to 9, fail. And if you get less than a 6, you're going to lose the claw and take some damage.
Ooh, ow. How long
I
will that take to regenerate, or does it?
I don't know if do cats regenerate claws?
I don't think so.
Fantasy cats, maybe.
Fantasy cats, maybe.
What about
I
whatever
would just
am?
I would just say for a record that a cat can literally be declawed. So
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
true. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know if that was like removal of a nail bed or something. I have no idea.
Just
Yeah.
a nail, yeah.
yeah. No, you're gonna. I think you're gonna lose the claw.
Oh,
Okay. Well, I'll have a box in my hand and a claw extended and ready to put into the hole, kind of thing, and
Yep.
then just kind of look wide-eyed at the rest of the party real quick.
I'm shaking my head. No.
No, don't do it.
I would try to find something else other than your finger.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything I can use to wedge and just crack it open?
There's lots of books here. There's some pretty heavy books. What else is there here?
Well, there's got to be something. Is there a fireplace?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean like You want like one of those fire pokers?
Yeah. Can I get
Okay.
like a fire poker and use that to levy it open?
Okay. I will give you kind of the same. You know.
I don't give a shit if I break it. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So like a less than 6 will destroy whatever's in the box.
Oh, whatever's inside the box.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like a super fail will obliterate the box and whatever's inside of it.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Tough
All right.
one.
Oh, shit balls. Okay. And there's a keyhole?
There is a keyhole. Yep.
Can we just look for a damn key?
I mean, Tiger was kind of looking for a key. Came up empty-handed.
I don't think my guy can. I was gonna say, can I just pick the lock? Who's got a hairpin?
That's kind of the question, right? What would you guys pick the lock with?
Rippy's all out of tools.
You're all ne'er-do-wells, aren't you? You should know how to pick locks.
I'm a lawyer.
The ne'er-do-well, like I
I'm
said.
an outstanding businessman. I'll
Ne'er-do-well,
have you no
ne'er-do-well.
reputable. Shame on you. Well, why do we really need to know what's in there anyway? Could be nothing.
There's something
'Cause it
in there,
could be
and we gotta
something.
know.
You know what?
I think Rippy would take it and smack it on the joint.
It's going to be kind of the same thing. I'll let if you know it's tough to open it like that,
Okay.
but I'll give you a chance to open it with a 10 plus. A 7 to
Okay.
9 will mean it doesn't open and nothing happens, and a 6 or lower means you obliterate the box and whatever's inside of it.
Oh God. Okay, no, I'll hold off on that one.
We keep ya.
Why did you just hesitate? You know what? Just do it. And I go to crack it open.
With
God.
the fire poker.
Yep.
Yeah, you just smash it with the fire poker. It makes a loud clang, but it does not open.
Oh damn. Well, I tried my best. Who wants to try next?
Are there any?
Well, why do we really need to know what's in there anyway, eh?
Schrodinger's cat, of course.
Who's Schrodinger? What do we need to know what's wrong with his cat?
Exactly.
All right.
Can I try again?
Are there
You
pens
can
and
try as
stuff on
many
there?
times as you'd like until you succeed or destroy it.
I feel like this is a red herring. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like he's having so much fun fucking with us right now. Ah! Boom!
Shit!
Yes.
Look at that. So you take one swing and you just kind of smash it, and the fire poker kind of bangs off the edge, kind of thing. So you kind of stand it up on its edge with the keyhole poking, you know, kind of pointing up, and you just drive the pointy end of the fire poker straight into the keyhole, and it goes straight in, snaps the mechanism. You give it a twist, and it pops open, and a small black book pops out.
Oh, that's probably really important.
Oh.
I'll open the book.
Carefully. It could be cursed.
Don't read the Latin. Don't read the Latin. Don't read the Latin.
Definitely don't read it out loud. Do not read it out loud.
So what you see are
What's happening to me?
you see a number of symbols that you don't understand, and I think with the don't read the Latin mentality, you don't spend too long looking at the symbols. You just kind of flick past them. Then you do see some diagrams, which at first don't really make sense. It's a lot of words with lines between them, and symbols beside them. Then you see a page that has a number 1 on it. And then at the very back of the book, you see a list of rules.
Oh.
And listed among there are never attack ascended without permission, never show leniency, a lack of fear is a failure and will be punished, and a number of other rules, but those are kind of the big ones that jump out.
So you said there was a bunch of weird symbols. There's a page with the number 1, and then there's a list of rules, including like never show leniency. What was on the other pages?
There was also one with a diagram with like words on it and symbols next to the words and lines kind of connecting the words.
Gotcha. Okay.
And another one, another rule that you see that probably jumps out at you is in the matter of dealing with a changed one. The highest ranking ascended is tasked with dealing with the situation.
Interesting.
So yeah, that's the book that you found.
I kind of want to memorize those symbols, but I'm frightened.
I really want to get a good look at those symbols, fellows. I think, what if we just kind of do a
Look quickly.
and then look away?
I think that's a great way to get your eyes exploded.
True. That's a good way to word it. It's precisely what I'd be worried about. One little look
see
he's
that
doing,
happen
then
once.
kaplow. Terrible.
Righto, okay.
We can always have one of the people without tongues read it.
Oh. How would they communicate what
True.
it was?
Well, it's more of if they read it and don't go insane.
Ah.
But how would we know if they read it and it didn't do anything, or if they just can't read?
Or if they're already insane from the torture.
Or if they read it and that's why they're crazy. The mystery deepens.
Well, then I got nothing.
Fair enough.
All right, well, I'll just put the book in my pocket.
Ooh. Not too scared of Yerby?
No.
Yeah, fair.
I think we've gotten him well scared, and if we don't have him well scared, perhaps having this would become
Yes.
useful.
If he notices that it's gone, then it's like we confiscated his badge, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, well, shit. Oh, I guess it's time for bed then. I guess unless there's something else we can explore.
That's a good point. Is there anything else that we can explore? Anything else that seems like it might be without fucking with the house, or large switches, or potential traps and pitfalls and fucking boulders that kind of come crashing through? Is there other shit we can check out?
Any candlesticks?
Can we find a computer to like just Google what the fuck is going on in this universe?
Oh yeah, computers.
Yeah, this house, very low tech. Like you literally saw electric lamps on the street outside. The guy literally says he uses Excel to do his job. His company builds cars, and this house is literally like it's taken from the fucking 1500s.
I like that this is an alternate universe of a horror industrial horribleness, but you know, Microsoft Office is still here.
Absolutely, Microsoft Office is definitely still.
That's a constant. Yeah.
They use forcing people to use Microsoft Excel as a torturous form of work.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
So sorry, did you say that there was anything else to explore?
No,
really?
not that I can think of that you guys haven't already kind of checked out.
Okay. Yeah, so bedtime, I guess.
Awesome.
Okay. Yep. You guys go to bed. Where do you guys go to bed? Do you just pick any old rooms you can find, kind of thing?
Well, I was gonna say, because I'm kind of curious. Can I? I was wondering if Rippy would be able to try to find where Yerby is sleeping just to see what he's doing. Is he hanging from a ceiling? Is he laying in a coffin with his arms crossed over his chest? What is he doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, roll 2d6s, just straight 2d6. See if you can. Okay, yeah, 9. That's pretty good. You kind of wander around the house, kind of trying to look for where Yerby might be sleeping, which would be weird because he's a vampire and they don't usually sleep at night. They sleep during the day. But after looking around for a while, you do come to a room that is very clearly the master bedroom. It's got 2 huge swing double doors. It's got a like relief of Yerby's face on the right-hand door, and then it's got a little sign kind of hanging from one of the ornate knobs that says vampire only room.
Okay.
But the doors are closed.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But you do suspect that he's probably in there.
Okay. And is the door locked?
You haven't tried yet. Would you like to try? Yeah.
Rippy would just try to sort of gently push it open.
Yeah, just see if it moves, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The knob, like the doorknob, does move freely. Does not seem like it's locked.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Rippy would slowly creak it open. I've considered what'll happen if he wakes up. Don't worry.
And as you kind of slowly open it, you see a massive coffin that is kind of on a pedestal on the left-hand side of the room. And as you open it more and more, you do see Yerby hanging upside down from the ceiling with his arms crossed over his chest, and his head is kind of like, it's like his back is to you.
Okay.
But his head is tilted so far back that it's right side up looking at you.
Okay.
And his eyes are wide open, just staring at the door.
Like at where like I came in?
Yeah.
And he's so you're saying he's wide-eyed open staring at me?
His eyes are wide, staring straight at you.
Okay.
Hey, bruv, wondering if you could point me to the loo. What? Wondering.
Twist.
Okay. So I want to see if I can just look around the room and just get a general sort of lay of the land standing in the threshold of the door without going in at all.
Okay, so you're standing at the threshold of the door, and what are you looking for?
Like just seeing if there's anything, like if there's a giant glowing red crystal in the center of the room, or a dude who's chained up in the corner being tortured to death, or something, you know.
You see a vanity. I think that's what it's called. Is that like one of the dressers with the mirrors and all the makeup and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Seems like that would be right.
Yeah. So you see like a giant, ornate, beautiful Victorian vanity with kind of all of the little fold out pads and things kind of all unfolded with all this makeup and powder and eyeliner and all this makeup all over the place. The mirror is opaque, like it is not reflective. It's just like a whiteboard kind of thing. You see in here, you see some files, you see some daggers and swords. It very much looks like a vampire's bedroom. There's nothing really.
Okay.
There's a place to make himself look all pretty. You see a wardrobe with all his Victorian clothing in there. You see it's very much a vampire's bedroom. Nothing jumps out as like, oh look, a giant source of evil destruction that we have to deal with.
Okay. I think Rippy would go find a bedroom with a bed to fall asleep in, and before he did that, he would on his way out of the room would look for like a quill or something like that to pick up and throw at Yerby before leaving quickly. Like he'd be like standing at the door to throw it at Yerby's face and then leave ideally before he wakes up or whatever.
Okay, all right. Okay, so Rippy's not the quickest person in the world.
Sure.
But I don't think he's necessarily slow.
Sure.
So I'll give you and Yerby is a vampire, but he is
course
going to be
he is, yeah.
distracted. So
Yeah.
I'll just say a straight 2d6 and
Okay.
standard success failure kind of parameters kind of thing.
Oh no!
Here.
That's okay. If he wakes up, I'm still gonna go with my original plan.
Okay, so you throw a quill at his face and it kind of pokes him in the cheek and leaves like this black spot on his cheek.
Okay.
Beauty mark.
And kind of as it hits him in the face, you turn to leave, but you forget that the doors are pull instead of push, and so you kind of you go the wrong way on the door as you kind of see your bear go, and he falls from the roof and just kind of smacks his face on the ground. It's like, Fernando, intruders in the house, intruders. Oh,
No worries, mate. No worries. It were only me. Just wondering if you could point me to the loo.
you scared the dying night lights out of me.
The what? The what?
The dying night lights.
Bit of a weird expression.
It's like
that
the living
one.
daylights, but for vampires.
Did you do that one yourself?
I thought of it just right now.
Yeah. Do you get paid to make expressions?
No, but I
Maybe
could.
let's leave it that way.
Oh,
Okay.
All
Maybe
right,
let's
no,
leave that
you-
one up to the professionals, okay?
sure, not a fan of that one.
Hey, not your best work.
All right, and I shouldn't try to make another.
Nah, you just leave that one behind, eh? Plenty of things you can do. Who knows? Might be wicked good at sewing a pair of mittens, eh?
All right,
Expressions, though, turns of phrase.
all right, and you're looking for.
The loo, love. The loo. Looking
Oh.
for the loo.
It's just down the hall to the left,
Down the hall. To the
down the
left.
stairs,
Okay.
second hallway on the right, through the
Second
bedroom
hall.
on the left.
Through the, on the
Then
left.
you're gonna turn around. It's a door you didn't see. Go back the way you came,
Back
through the
Yeah.
hallway,
through
into the
ooh,
kitchen,
the kitchen.
downstairs. No, wait,
Stairs.
no,
No.
scratch all that. The first left that I told you to take, it's actually a right there. Then you'll go past
Then
3
the-
bedrooms.
Three.
Then it's your first left on the
first
right.
left. On the. Right. Cheers. Hey. Good night.
All right,
Sleep
good night.
tight.
I'll
Don't
see you in the
let
morning.
Don't let the bigger vampires in the middle of the night bite.
All right. The bigger vampires. You're very good at
You
that.
stupid fucking idiot.
As he closes the door.
I have an extremely important question. What? So he puts on makeup, right?
Yeah.
Can he see himself in the mirror?
Nope.
Okay. Can he see the makeup? Like so that it's like a just a mask?
The mirror is just opaque. Like there's no reflective surface.
Oh.
He just sits in front of it to put his makeup on.
Got it. Thank you.
Yep.
That went well.
I suppose it did.
Yeah, we got some info.
Time to turn in.
Yes.
I reckon so. Probably best bet. Time for Betty Boy.
Okay. You guys turn in for the night and you wake up the next morning. What's this one? Is this the right one? Yeah. Okay. The next morning, you wake up and Yerby kind of like knocks on your doors. Well, actually, he doesn't knock on your door. You just hear him knocking on doors because he has no fucking clue what rooms you went to sleep in. And so you just kind of hear like knocking far away, knocking closer, farther. Then on the other side of the hall, closer. And then he knocks on your door kind of thing. And he eventually gets you all up and you all meet in the kind of main lobby. And he's like, all right, time to go see the business. I see Fernando forgot to wake you up completely. I must have forgotten he must be at the office already. That's my bad. I should have punished him. already for knowing that he was going to screw up, but in my defense, I didn't know he was so useless. So I'll punish him twice when we get back. Are you ready to go see the business?
I believe so.
Never felt more ready to see a business than I am tonight.
All right. Are any of you flying monsters?
Unfortunately,
No.
no.
Oh,
No.
all right. Then we'll go by teleportation. You don't get to see the city all that much that way, but I mean, honestly, the city's not that great compared to Varna anyway, so who cares?
Hey, there you go. Who cares?
And he pulls out a small piece of chalk and he draws a symbol on the wall. And you immediately recognize it as one of these symbols that you saw from his book. And he says, all right, everybody stand close and I'll take us to the business. And as you guys kind of gather close, he puts his hand on the symbol and the world just kind of like twists and inverts itself for a second. And then you find yourself standing in the kind of what do you call that? Like when there's a bunch of cubicles all around. What the hell's that?
Cubicle farm.
Cubicle? Is it called I was going to call it a cubicle farm. Is that actually what it's called?
I've heard the expression before. Maybe
Okay.
it's a Canadian. I don't know.
Yeah, you guys are basically standing kind of in the middle of a cubicle farm. There's just kind of gray-blue cubicle dividers, and the room is absolutely packed. Each person here has barely enough space to turn around in their cubicle. They're just kind of slotted in with a computer screen in front of them, and they're just kind of like Bob from The Incredibles, just kind of typing away, looking like they're dying kind of thing. And Yerby says, all right, this is the business. This is where all the good stuff happens. You guys. And he starts doing like finger guns at everybody in there. Oh, it's doing so good. Look at those numbers and those sheets. Oh, would hate to have to kill you if they're wrong. And then he's like, all right, my room is on the top floor. Obviously, I'm the most important person here. After you right now, you're the most important now. So we'll go up to my room and we can take a look at the books and see what kind of good work these guys are doing, right? And everyone is just kind of like working. A couple of them like, yeah. He's like, I said, what kind of great work you guys are doing? And they're all like, yeah. Except for one guy who goes,
Oh my god.
I'm getting the vibe that any good work is rewarded by a pizza party rather than an increase in pay.
And kind of as you guys are walking towards the elevator, he like as you guys are walking by people, he just like punches a guy in the back of the head. And he's like, you better work better there. Didn't like those numbers I saw. Or like he picks up a person's stapler and just kind of throws it across the room. He's like, you better go get that or else it's punishment time. And then one guy, he kind of like grabs the back of their chair and starts like pulling them out of their little slot in the middle of their typing, and you can kind of see they start like as they're getting pulled away, the numbers go into the wrong column kind of thing. He's like, oh, looks like you made a mistake. Oh, it's going to be punishment time. And as he's saying that, it's the guy who screamed earlier, and his arm just explodes.
Oh my god.
Blood and blood veins and bones, just like a shrapnel grenade, explode all over you guys and kind of all over the room. And
oh my god.
there's this weird, like, writhing tentacle beneath it. And they start just screaming at you as their face starts to kind of creak and break as it turns upside down. But only their face, not their head.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then they kind of make a gagging sound as a dozen eyeballs on strings fall out of their mouth. Now that their face is upside down. And then their feet start kind of hardening and turning into tree stumps and kind of growing into the ground. And then they attack you.
What the fuck?
And they kind of lash out with their weird bloody tentacle, and they start just thrashing around trying to kill you.
Yerby, handle your employees.
When you say that, Yerby looks at you in like shock and horror. As you remember from the book you saw.
Oh yeah, never lose control.
The most advanced ascended always deal with changed ones.
Oh yeah, they did say that, didn't they?
Oh
Yeah.
god.
So he looks at you and says, I would never do that. I'm sorry you even thought that you needed to say that.
Well done, Yerby. Well done.
Well done,
All
old
yours
chap.
to handle as you will. I have not even here. All yours. And he kind of takes a step back as this weird mouth eyeball tentacle tree person is just screaming and flailing. They turn around so fast and whip their tentacles so hard they cut another employee in half by hitting him by whipping their tentacles so hard.
Holy fuck.
Oh dear. This is a situation.
And it just like turns and starts smashing down the cubicles. People start running away as it like grabs them with the tentacle and constricts them until they pop, kind of thing. And Yerby's like, anytime now, you got this, guys.
What do you think? What are we supposed to do here? Anyone have any ideas, any recommendations?
Yeah, let's kill it.
What are you gonna kill it with? Hey, a law book?
Or we could lure it outside.
Hey, where do you keep your armory?
I don't.
All right.
Just,
right.
you know, monster time and the monsters and go. Monster, go. You got this, monsters.
I need you to explain monster time right now.
You,
don't need to explain that.
Yep. You just
Understood the monster time thing.
Yep. You can just go monster time and deal with it before he kills all of my employees.
Just how the old
And Rippy points upwards.
Just how the old knows. How would you do with this if it were you personally? If we weren't here?
Oh, if it was
Because,
me? I would just.
We can't write down what you would do because we're here right now. But if we weren't, what would you do?
I'd probably tree stump legs look pretty slow. Probably go for like a diving thing, get under him, and then just kind of like bite him and rip him open and and tear his arms off and strangle him with his own tentacle, kind of thing.
I think Rippy would just turn wide-eyed and stare at the rest of the party and like slowly lift his hands up to the other side. Like,
You're not sure I could fucking do that.
Well, it's good you have your standard operating procedures in place.
I put down lots of changed ones. This one doesn't even look. He's killing a lot of people, though. I think it might be time for the monster time. Go monsters! You could just turn right into monsters. That's okay.
I prefer not. I don't like showing that side to people I've just met.
No, of course not. But he's killed like 20 people now, and it's just I would do it but you know I can't.
Maybe we'd better leave you here while you take care of it, eh? You know, why don't we just go to another room? Prefer not to work on an empty stomach. You know how it is.
Is there anything I can hit this with? Like, is there any sort of weaponry, a bat, a big steel pipe? Is there anything I can hit this thing with?
I mean, there's computer monitors, there's chairs, there's cubicle walls, there's staplers, there's some scissors.
There's computers?
Yep.
Are they run off of electricity?
Yep.
I will grab a wire.
Yeah.
I'll grab like the computer plug. Okay?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna unplug it from the wall. I'm gonna strip off the cables, and then I'm gonna plug it back into the wall and just like wait for it to approach me.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. When you do that, Yerby's kind of looking at you like, that's a weird monster power.
It's called using your brain. If I transform, I lose this. And I kind of like point at my suit. I like this suit.
Of course, that makes sense. And the weird mouth eyeball tentacle tree monster just kind of charges right at you, Bishop, and it swings at you.
I'm gonna say like Bishop is trying his best to keep up the persona, but he is shitting himself.
Yeah. This thing, like I said, the head is right side up, the face is upside down, and it puked out a dozen eyeballs. So this thing is not a pretty sight.
So what I'm gonna do is like I want its first point of contact to be this live wire. I'm just gonna like if it's I'm just like it's trying to swipe at me.
Yeah.
In my mind, in Bishop's mind, is this thing's just trying to give me a high five. So I'm gonna do that right back. I know how to do a high five. That's simple. So instead of a high five, it's gonna be a really high electrocute five. I'm just gonna like hold the wire wherever this claw is coming to hit me.
Yep. Okay. Roll. I mean, you're kind of prepared, but I don't know that you've ever fought something like this before. Roll a 2d6 plus 1.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
It's not going to go great for you.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. Let's hear it.